Hello, everybody. My name is Mark Poppelmeyer, and we're going to be doing a talk about the Asset Store. We're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about the affiliates program that we are now in alpha with, and we're going to be talking about a Connect product that Clive mentioned in the keynote yesterday. And then we're going to do some Q&A. There's also an Asset Store booth, so if we have any runover on the Q&A, we can all just move over to the Asset Store booth, okay? So let me just poll the crowd. Who here is an Asset Store publisher? Okay, great, a couple. All right, so another poll is, who here is aware of what an affiliate program is? Okay, perfect. So we're going to take a few minutes to talk about what affiliate programs are, and then we're going to talk about how the Asset Store has implemented ours. So I have a quick little question. It's kind of goofy. So what do these top online retailers and payment providers have to do with Kerbal Space Program? I think you can probably assume what the answer is they all run an affiliate program. So let's talk about Kerbal Space Program's affiliate program. So if you remember the launch, everyone was uploading content to YouTube. They were showing off how they're making these weird rockets that just blow up, or they travel to the moon and dock, and it was awesome, right? So what Kerbal Space Program did was they implemented an affiliate program, and how it worked was that when somebody uploaded content to YouTube, they would use Kerbal Space Program affiliate link that would then display as an ad on their YouTube video. When a user watched that video, clicked through that link, and went and made a purchase of Kerbal Space Program, the content provider, the kid or the person who made that video, was getting a commission on the sale, right? So that is what an affiliate program is. And if you've bought anything off the internet in the past 15 years, most likely you've actually been involved with an affiliate transaction. So who reads Kotaku? Okay, handful of people. Every single day, Kotaku launches something called Best Deals or something deals, right? So what we can see here is on the left is a Kotaku article. And what they're doing is just showcasing some memory here. So we have these SanDisk Ultra micro SDs. And they just give a brief review of what they are and how you should use them. And what happens is if the reader of Kotaku clicks on this link and goes to Amazon and makes a purchase on Amazon, Kotaku will make a commission on that sale. So this is what we've replicated on the Asset Store. What we're giving you is a way for you to interact with your user base, right, with content that matters to them, and you can make a portion of any proceeds that you essentially generate, okay? So now that you're a little bit more familiar with affiliate programs, let's kind of go into what we've built for you. So essentially, our goal is to let you advertise to your base. So if you run any social media platform or a blog, or you are just doing a dev diary about how you're making your game, what we want to do is give you a tool to essentially advertise during that period, but not have it as like an annoying banner ad, right? It needs to wrap into your content correctly, and it has to make sense, or else it's just going to be really kind of off-putting to your users. So what we have here is a really cool example of somebody that's currently in the alpha. His name is Mike P. He runs this website called Game Dev League. And I don't know if any one of you is familiar with Discord. Do you guys know Discord? Okay. It's an amazing way to communicate in games right now. And what he does is he actually has a website, which is a forum, but he's replicated his forum on Discord, which you can imagine kind of like a Slack or just a huge Skype where people are talking like live concurrently. And he built a little bot that when the user types in !assets and then searches, you can actually search on his platform, the Asset Store, and if you click on any of those links and go make a purchase on the Asset Store, Mike P. from Game Dev League is going to make a small fraction of the sales, right? So we thought this was a really clever implementation, but you don't have to be some sort of like web guru or Mike, right? You don't have to do any of these things. What we've done is we've given you super, super, super easy to use widgets so that you can make an affiliate link and start generating revenue and start advertising in the content that you're creating in a matter of minutes, right? So essentially the workflow is like this. You sign up as an Asset Store affiliate. There's no limitations. If you're a publisher, you can be an affiliate. If you have no affiliation with Unity, you can become an affiliate. And And what you do is you search the asset store for either a given asset, so for instance here, Space Journey, or you can pick one of our top lists, right? So you can take a list of the top 10 3D models, or whatever's on the Madness sale right now. Anyways, and you just select which one you think is going to work best for your content. So if it's visual like this, you just select which one you want, and we provide a little HTML code that you can copy-paste into your blog or website. But if you want something a little shorter, we just give you the direct URL, so if you want to use Twitter or Facebook, you can do that. This is the part that I love the most, so I'm a big data guy. What we also are doing is letting you track your results in real time, right? So if you make a whole bunch of affiliate links and you want to know how they're doing, this is going to be the tool that you're going to use to optimize this, right? So if you are posting some affiliate links on your blog and you also want to try out Facebook, we're going to be able to tell you which campaign and which segment these affiliates links are, or how well they're performing in each campaign and segment. Okay, so we really want to make sure that it's easy to use. You can sign up very, very quickly. You can start advertising to your base in a way that actually is meaningful to them and not just a banner ad, right? And then give you the power to optimize those. So right now, if you want to learn more about affiliates, please, there's going to be some time at the end of this for Q&A. Come talk to us at the Asset Store booth. But right now, we're in alpha. We have about 20 users testing it out, and we're iterating on their feedback right now. We have an open registration to become a beta participant. If you go to response.unity3d.com/affiliates, you can pre-register, right? And so we'll be sending out emails inviting all of these pre-registered users in July. So the second thing that we'd like to talk about is Connect. So who listened to the keynote yesterday? Did you guys hear about Connect? OK, awesome. OK, so it seems like most of you here maybe for Connect. So what Connect is a simple and easy-to-use website for the talent yourself, right? To establish a profile, establish a presence, so that you can connect with the people that are looking for people like you. So the clients, the ones that are looking to hire, game studios, indie studios, maybe just another person like yourself who just needs help maybe with some backgrounds on your runner, right? So what we've done is we've built this marketplace for you to connect. So Clive kind of just mentioned the basics, the kind of description of the program, but I wanted to talk to you about where we are currently in our beta and give you a kind of a glimpse of what we are capable of right now. So right now, you can establish a profile, and this is super key. This is what people are going to be using to define who they are, right? So this is what clients, people who are looking for that talent, are going to be using to identify, oh, OK, Stuart here is an asset store publisher, right? He publishes the GitHub. Let's see what he's been working on. You can see his past projects. You can see any certifications that he has, right? So this is super, super important that when you do create a profile, that you make sure it's filled out to its final state so that we can match the client, the person who's looking for you, with yourself. On the other side, what you can do right now is you can post jobs. So if you're looking to hire, this is perfect. Right now, they're all free. They're going to be free throughout beta. And what you can do here is essentially you fill out a profile of who you're looking for. And our algorithm is just going to match this job profile with the talent profiles. So that's why it's really, really important that people fill out their profiles. So what we have here is just a simple job post for a front-end developer, description, preferred language, working period, all of the basic information that you're going to need as somebody who's looking for some contract work at the moment. You can say, oh, OK, this is the job I want. This is something that interests me. And if you want to learn more about the client, you can always just click into the client, learn about the client, see what they're working on, where are they located, how many jobs they've actually posted. OK? But if those two, if the job post and the profile, if they don't really match perfectly, what we also have is the ability for you to search. So you can search jobs or you can search people, right? You just, essentially, it's an extra filter. So if you are looking for a job that has a certain skill, you can use these skill tags to filter down your results. So if you're interested in only iOS development, you can select that and only find jobs for iOS development, and vice versa. If you only want to find somebody who's familiar with the iOS platform, you can do the same thing. You can filter by your experience level. So if you're looking for somebody who's just maybe like quick and you need them over the weekend, you can maybe put in entry level. But if you're looking for somebody a little bit more full-time, maybe they're going to be involved with your project for about a month or two, and you want somebody a little bit more experienced, you can filter by that. Client history, so is this client somebody who's trustworthy, right? That's a big issue in these communities, is who am I working for? So to transition out of who am I working for, if you find something that looks interesting, right, it's a really big jump between finding something or someone who looks interesting and actually hiring them. So what we've done is we've given you a way to connect or message with each other synchronously. So essentially, if you find a job or a person that you're interested in, you can live chat with them on our platform. So this is a tool just essentially to get you over that process of connecting, which can take weeks sometimes, back and forth, but what we're doing here is we're just trying to give you a synchronous chat so you can do it today, right? Okay. So the last thing, the thing that we're trying to do, it's a little corny, I apologize, but is we want to get you hired. We know it's really hard to get into the games industry, to get hired if you're an individual contractor or independent contractor. If full employment is something quite difficult to achieve. And then on the other side, if you're looking to hire, it takes weeks to do it. It's pretty expensive if you use a recruiting service or LinkedIn. And you don't always find the right person. So those are what we're trying to solve here. So this is our ultimate goal. We're trying to get the community an awesome job on something that they want to work on. And we're trying to get our clients, the ones that are hiring our community, a way to access them. Okay? So status update on beta. We're in limited beta right now. We have 100 users testing it out, just like affiliates, giving us feedback. We're iterating on it. And you can pre-register for the beta. And we will be essentially slowly leaking users in on every minor version release through October. So if you want to pre-register right now, you can go to response.unity3d.com/connectbeta, and you can pre-register. Or, again, just come over to the Asset Store booth and just talk to us. All right, so that was about half of the time. The other half of the time is remaining for Q&A. So if anyone has any questions, we are giving out T-shirts, these sweet, awesome T-shirts, for every question. So who wants a T-shirt? Yes. Sorry, okay.
Should I start?
Go for it, yeah.
I was a little bit curious about the ranking system.
Oh.
Like why you guys, why do you implement that? I'd like to know why your motivation is.
Of what?
I saw a profile, and you had like a 5 stars over and some front end.
This.
So why do you want to have a star system, like if you compare to LinkedIn, which doesn't?
Sure, that's a really good point. All right, so this is something that we're trying out. So just to be as transparent as possible, I think you have 2 options. You can go with a star ranking, which gives the client and the talent more confidence that this is the right person for the job, right? But the con of it is that it's like a permanent record, right? No one wants to know what grade you got in math in high school, right? No, that's not important. So we are toying with the idea of star ratings or not, right? So LinkedIn, he's correct, does not do any star ratings. It doesn't quantify you, right? It's just all qualitative information. So it's a very good point. We might remove it. We're just testing it out. Oh, sorry. Sorry, he had his hand up second. Then I'll get to you. Sorry.
Sorry. Okay, thanks. Do you also handle the payment system? So if I find someone that I want to hire, how do I pay him? Yep. How is it been doing?
So many freelance websites like freelancer.com or Odesk or plenty of others, they handle payments. We do not handle payments at the moment. We are, again, evaluating if we should do so. There's a lot of regulatory concerns. Like, we want this to be a really, really global community. So there's a lot of regulatory concerns in handling payments. And we also know that there are a lot of issues when, essentially, if Unity becomes escrow, there's a lot of conflict resolution. So again, just like the star rating, if we do it, there's going to be a little bit more trust between the client and the developer that, okay, this guy says he's going to pay me $500. I trust Unity. Unity has my $500. I'll do the work, right? But at the same time, it does kind of complicate things, and we would like to keep it as simple as possible. So right now, in beta, we do not handle payments. It's between the client and the talent, but it's beta, so we can always update things. This was number 3. All right, so just come to me after and just claim your T-shirt, okay?
Question, because you said you have right now 100 users, about, yeah?
Yes.
Do you know how many of them are talents and how many of them are searching for talents?
Yeah, it's like 5 clients right now and 95 developers. So I sent the invites out a little bit ago. Most of our client leads right now are in that room, made with Unity, working right now. So we presume that we will be having plenty more, and I'm talking to every single booth in there who is hiring to sign them up for this beta. But at the moment, it's only a handful.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I have a second question?
2 T-shirts, okay.
About the affiliates program.
Okay.
I don't see you said about it. From whose revenue will go the money to affiliates? From
Okay.
the publisher, from the Unity? So how
Okay,
is it?
so it's a great question. So for those who might not know how the Asset Store works, it's a third-party marketplace where the community uploads their content, and if a sale is made, there's a standard 70-30 split. So 70% of the sale revenue goes to the publisher, the creator of the content, and 30% goes to the platform Unity to publish and promote the content. So his question is, when an affiliate transaction occurs, it has to add up to 100%, who's 5%? It's on Unity. So right now, if you're a publisher and you sell your package for $100 and you buy it, and it was through an affiliate transaction, you're still going to get your $70. Unity's going to get 25, and the affiliate's going to get 5. We're also toying. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Amazon affiliates program, but we are thinking about how to implement a non-static commission. So we incentivize you to do even more and more and more affiliate sales, and then the reward is essentially more and more commission, so 5, 6, 7%. Okay? But right now, it comes from Unity. It's in beta, so things might change, but that is our goal. Pretty much every affiliate program, it comes from the platform side. So.
I had a question, but it's been answered.
So do you want to?
So, what's your favorite color?
What's that?
What's your favorite color? Just to make a question.
Blue.
Never sure.
Blue. Kind of gray right now.
Okay.
Kinda.
I'm done.
You still get a T-shirt. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it.
Hi. So just as a publisher, I'm not really sure why I'd sign up to be an affiliate, or should I be reaching out to people, say, can you help promote my asset?
Sure.
Is that sort of the intention, or I'm not really sure where I fit in as the publisher to get people to sign up, or should I be signing up myself? Or
Okay. So first, you can become an affiliate. There's no restrictions, right? Publishers, we want you to have those conversations. We want you publishing that content to your users anyways. So if you want to promote it yourself, I advise join as an affiliate and do it. I don't know if you guys know, okay, I won't go down that, but do it. And then, yeah, talk to your friends. Talk to people that you interact with that you know have influence, right? And convince them to do it. Convince them to promote your asset, right? I don't know if you guys have checked out the Made with Unity tent, the cluster truck guys. with no affiliate program, they hadn't even launched ClusterTruck. They started pushing their content onto Reddit from day one. Like, you have been able to watch, or you've watched their development through the entire course of their game. Do that, right? Talk about your asset, talk to the community about what you're building, why you're building it, maybe how you used it and what was the inspiration about it, and convince others to do the same thing.
Hi. So now there's a client and there's the companies that can hire the people. But is there a way for like companies that do work for hire to actually set up a profile page as well and get hired?
In beta, there is no support for teams, but that is a next goal. So our next goals are really fleshed out projects and teams. So I don't know if you guys have ever used Dribble or CG Art Society, ArtStation, right? You can kind of represent yourself as more than an individual. We want to make sure that that's possible. We know that there's publishers out there that do tons of second-party development, and they're looking for little studios to make their next little mobile game or their next PS4 title, right? So we do want to showcase not only the individual talent, but the group talent as well. It just takes a little bit more time, and we need to make sure it's right. So, yeah.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you need to be a certified Unity developer to be on there? Or do you get an do those people get an advantage if they are?
The latter. So you get an advantage. There's no restrictions to join Connect other than the beta list. I mean, we obviously do hope like you are involved in games, but if you work mostly in Unreal, we're going to let you in. There's no restrictions. You might not get necessarily hired as quickly, but that's yet to be known. But essentially, we are planning with the certification team to give you badges. So if you are Unity certified, you can proudly put that on your profile, actually right here. And so when somebody posts a job in the future, they will identify whether or not it is preferred, required, or just NA, if the applicant is certified or not. So definitely go get certified because it's going to be one of these awesome things. You should talk to the certification team because I think that there might be some updates there. Yeah. Rick, down in front.
Do the projects have to be entirely Unity projects? I know it's Unity, the site, but what if there's other things, like a non-Unity software?
Sure. So, no, right? This is user-generated content. You can upload whatever you want. We're not restricting you. If it's inappropriate, we'll take it down. But one of our goals, though, is to collaborate with the Collaborate team so that if you want it, if you have a public project, like a public persona that you do wish to promote, you can use Collaborate to publish your content, your updates, your contributors to your project. But if you don't want to do that, we always have to support customization and manual entry of JPEGs and PNGs and whatnot. So, yeah, if you're a designer, so Rick is a designer, and you don't necessarily work in Unity, but your work could translate to Unity, put it up there. Okay. Any other questions? Oh, we got another one.
I have a suggestion.
Okay, awesome. We will take them.
The ranking system with the stars.
Yes.
I gave it just the idea to fill out. Like, what I'm afraid of is that people can like rank you down.
Yes.
And you know that will be something you're careful about or something. What I'm thinking of, the suggestion is that you can see what the other persons have ranked, so you can see how many up they have and how many down. So
Yes.
you know, the publisher you're getting is a bad guy or a good guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So have you used Odesk?
What?
Have you used odesk.com? They do this, essentially. They just kind of publicly put out the review and the comment and the reviewer, and you can check them, and you can check their history. So, but it goes back to like, do we publicly show this information or not? We're still working on it. Also, if you are in the beta or want to join the beta, we have a Google group where you can just give us direct feedback. So you're always going to have an open communication channel with us. If you're a publisher, affiliate, or a Connect member.
I think it would be more productive to have something more similar to Reddit's current system.
So I want to, okay.
Rather than star-based, because that's
Yeah.
So
So I've thought a lot about this. We've thought a lot about this. So I used to work in game development, and one of the hardest things in game design is how do you yo-yo a new player, if it's like an RPG-based system, into the popular, like high 1% of the players. So if somebody, the game's a year old and somebody joins and they're just like dinking around, how do you get them up? So a similar thing with a point system or a level system. I kind of want to avoid that because it's de-incentivizes users to join when there's already an established user base. Does that make sense? Because I have 10 points. How do I get 1 million? That guy's been here for years.
One question. How the stars will be awarded to the person? Yeah? Is it going to be that he ended the job and the company gives him stars, or why?
Is the question, how is he reviewed?
Yeah.
It's only, okay, so I should probably clarify this. I can't just review you. I can't just say, I don't even know this guy, review him. We have to connect on a job post, and then we form an agreement, essentially, and then we have to end that, right? So the job has to end, and then we review. So if you've ever taken like Uber, the end of the ride, you review the person. That's how it currently works. So don't worry, you're not going to receive a whole bunch of negative or positive reviews from random people. It's only from the person you work with. But this is really good information, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Well, everyone who asks a question, come to the back. We'll do it outside. We'll give you a T-shirt. And then if anyone else, if you guys want to sign up for affiliates or beta, we can do that. We have some iPads that'll sign you up. And if you just come talk to us, we also have these really awesome stickers that Rick designed with this logo on them. And we'd love to pass them all out. Okay? Thanks, everybody.